Hello everybody, welcome back to Malts and Meeples and to more Gloomhaven Digital. Hello everybody, welcome I have the sound on my phone. I don't know how that happened. Alright, so I'm Petter and we are off with our new character Desmount and Demila. We're working on completing Demila's quest. So we get an encounter a bear. You may have gotten too close. Attempt to calm. Oh, that's horrible. Well, we don't win because of that. I guess we should have attacked. You knew it would be in the lingering swamp. You have a sense about these things. You don't know what you were looking for, though, until you saw it. A small fort watching over a distant shore, calling to you with its faintly candlelit windows. You had looked away for a second to get the attention of your companion, and when you turned back to point, the fort was gone. Most people would have written off the experience, claiming they were seeing things, but you knew it was a sign. You knew you would find the fort again, and with it the answers you seek. It took a bit of coordination, but now here you stand on the southern cliffs overlooking the misty sea. Before you, an antiquated fort fades in and out of sight, somehow caught between two planes of existence. The building was clearly made by those who came before. You enter it without hesitation, knowing that this place's unique condition is the key to your search. You need to find some documentation of what happened here. Journals, notes, letters, any clues you can uncover. Sure. Let's see what we get here. Wound is annoying as all get out because I need to heal both of us so we're not just bleeding. Do I not have heal? Oh, I do have heal, but I can't do it turn one. So anything that gives dancing shadows and yeah, I guess dancing shadows, and then on the bottom, let's do the shield action. Over here, I mean, we're just going to come in here and murder. So, that. Oh, can we start there? Nice. And that. Just going to go in. That's a lot. Sweet. 1 damage. I do have a heal. If I do have a heal, let's just heal here. Because then I can move. Undo. I can move 2. I only need to move 1 anyways. Let's get the rest. Bleed. Take you down as fast as we can, and then go invisible. I'm sorry. 1 damage. We do have our heal here. Actually, let's just remove wound. And move up into here. Wait, am I not? Is it just not showing that? No. It's telling me. Oh, so I think I'm limited as to which ones I can even target. I can only do group. That's interesting. That's kind of nice, actually. Beautiful. Skip the pull. End the turn. Vipers are gone. One damage. Heals. Okay. So now I can target group 2. So I want to get in there and wound. And over here, I didn't create darkness yet. Need to create darkness. I just need to move 1 to do that. And that. Perfect. So, I needed to create darkness. I move. Then I am invisible, so this is a base 4. 8, beautiful, nicely done. And I go invisible again. I'm going to need a tanky character to go with this guy, because I'm going real not so tanky. Skip the rest of the movement. Confirm. Okay. Now I get what it's doing. I'm a dummy. What it's doing is it's with the alternating is that's simulating the flickering between existences. I'm an idiot. That makes sense. Let's bring back 2 cards. Beautiful. So I'm actually going to save that, since it looks like I'm primarily just going to be smacking away at that guy. Let's go there and there. Over here. I just need to move 2. I'm pretty sure I can just straight up kill that guy. So, move 2. Booyah. I haven't killed an elite yet. I'm assuming there's more rooms in here. There is. And I have somebody who has non-end of turn looting. Oh. I can attack the obstacle. Cool. Confirm that target. Let's actually create darkness again. Here, I'll do spiked armor and that. Then sneaking up behind. I guess let's go with that. get +3 to that attack. I'll take the damage. Then, just gonna move 1. Skip the rest. Use that. Become invisible again. Over here, skip the move. Attack them both. Okay. And you're just gonna die this turn, but I can take 2 damage. Gain an XP that I don't need. End turn. I have that. Let's just do that and long rest here. So I do need to take you out. All I need is a +1. Does the trick. Let's open up the door. Let's see what we have here. Didn't introduce any new enemies. So let's move over there. End the turn. Elite Ooze is gone. Performed a long rest. Want to keep that movement and that movement. Probably use this one next turn. Let's burn that one. How far can I... Oh, that's what I need to loot? I swear there was a door still in here. There is. So I'll have to loot that. Oh, there are 4 of them. Nice. Then... let's do that. Loot shield self. So I can pop that. Confirm that target for shielding. End the turn. 6. Gets me all the way there. Gets me all the way there. Beautiful. All right. Perfect. End the turn. Oof. Locked in place. Since I'm locked in place, do I have anything that's ranged? All attacks gain disadvantage sounds good to me. Confirm. Skip attack. Aha. Perform that long rest. Let's get rid of... Oh, I love this one. That one's good too. Can't get rid of that one. Guess let's burn that. Round 8. So these 2 guys are going to be the ones going. Four damage. I can hit both of them twice. We'll do that. Over here, do that to gain invisibility. Confirm. Skip the rest. Yes, we will use that to go invisible. With wound, just in case. 2 damage back. And I'm back to being invisible. Confirm targets. Let's actually bring back that one and that. End the turn. Hate to do this, but we're going in. 4 damage. Skip the rest of the movement. Confirm that attack. Stun. Take you out. Take you out. Nice. So I don't have anything to do with this one. Skip attack. End turn. I'd love to bring back one of those, but I do have fire, which means I can do this and hit everybody. At least some of everybody. Let's do that and that. Over here, and that one. Ooh, fast. How fast of you? Go invisible again. Attacks against you have disadvantage. Well, nobody's attacking me. What are you guys doing? Shield. Let's see. So I need a step forward 1. Confirm. Skip movement. Because then I can do that. Confirm that attack. Three down. Nicely done. And that doesn't even burn. I love that so much. Oh, the ooze is taking himself out. Let's pop over here and loot. You just take what you have. Skip the rest. Loot 1, shield self. That actually got us a whole bunch of money right there. So I want to know, yeah, that's what I thought. I can't do that. So, skip the attack. Yeah, sure, let's use it. Confirm. Then, confirm. End the turn. Let's just get in there as fast as we can. You over here. Sure, let's short rest. Yeah. I guess let's take care of that one. Okay, so I'm ahead of people. Nice. Which means I can do this. Of course not. I want to do that, but I think it's a better plan to skedaddle over here. Let's come back in here, shield up, Anybody doing anything too scary? No. Let's attack you. Two damage. Okay. And then you attack 2. 3 damage. 1 damage. Alright. I want a short rest here. Burn it. Wounded and poisoned. Unfortunate. Well, that and that, I guess. Over here, why don't you pop a shot off and then walk a little bit. Range 4. Oh. Skip the attack. Undo waypoint. I messed that up. I should have kicked the door open first. Yeah, absolutely we're going to gain Retaliate too for attacks we won't take. Skip the attack. So we need to take out these 2. Which, we have that. I won't even open the door. You open the door here. Let's see what's in the next room. Get us... Oh, undo. Undo. There we go. That does a number of nice things. Plus all attacks, in case I don't take them out, have disadvantage on me. But I didn't take you out. I don't have to kill everybody, though. Let's skip the pull. Skip the pull. And let's kick open the door. Do waypoint, undo. I actually want. Okay. There's a treasure over there. Five damage. Ouch. Confirm the action to loot. Skip the attack. Confirm the target. I'm now invisible. That was the wrong one to play, by the way. Oozes. Ow. Burn a card. Not from the brink. Let's get rid of that one. Because then I'm going to from the brink and move. Just you long rest here. Oh, nice. So they're going to take themselves out anyways. I have extra movement. Oh, no. That gets me all the way there. That's nice. But this just gets rid of poison. So skip the attack. We're not going to burn a card to do that. We may long rest, though, because we do have a loot card here. And if I pull in stuff, if I do that next turn, so let's burn that one. We're going to long rest here. Over here, I want to do this and that. I thought you died last turn. Oh, maybe healed yourself? 1. You're at the fort center with a stack of old journals under your arm. Scanning the floor, you see one more book lying perilously close to a flame demon. You notice, however, the altar in the middle of the room slowly pulsating with an odd energy. You study it for a second, realizing that it seems to be pulsing at the same frequency that the building is oscillating between planes. Perhaps you could destroy it. You could ground the fort on your own plane. So let's see. Confirm that. Skip the rest. With the wound. Because I don't think they're actually going to be able to summon anybody, which is fun. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no. Gotta burn a card. They take themselves out. For a long rest. I'm fine burning that one. And the turn, I'm gonna do from the brink. Doesn't really matter. Let's save that one. So let's do that. Over here, Flame Demon's gonna be the one going. And turn. Alright. So, if I do move 2, you're going to hit me with Retaliate. 2 damage. Ouch. But I go invisible again. So I just want to heal. All the way up. Skip movement. Shield up. So let's see. Loot and attack. But we want to go the faster route. Over here, I'm invisible. I'm going to long rest. Four damage to you. And turn. Ooze takes the damage, heals 2. Alright. Heal up. Want to keep my loot. Want to keep that one if I can. So let's burn that. And the turn. Short rest. Yes. Redraw. Perfect. Because I'll just come in here. Help bash. Okay. So move 3. Gets me to there. Skip the rest. With wound. Okay, so now I don't even have to worry about that anymore. Loot. And the turn. I guess let's do... Oh. Undo. Have my boots ready. So I can move up here. Can I attack? Told me there was an altar. So is this what they're saying the altar is? Skip attack. Nope. End the turn. Flame Demon bites it. Victory. Nice. So now the real question is, are we going to retire here? And the Twins beat the Kansas City Royals 4-0. Nice. You grab the last book, then smash the altar. In a bright flash, all the monsters are sucked into another plane, and the fort falls silent, no longer fading in and out. You gather all the books and head back to the ground floor to study them. They're mostly useless, but one of the books is exactly what you were looking for. A journal of a young girl who was in the fort when it was changed. The text is old and the pages crumble, but you're able to make out some of the details. The girl, Eva, and many others fled from their city of Eastport when a horde of demons invaded. She expresses some confusion over exactly where the demons came from, but the details of the many horrors she witnessed are very clear. Many of her friends were torn apart or eaten alive. One of the head researchers of Eastport's Academy gathered all the survivors he could find and fled the city, hoping to hide out in this fort. When it was clear that the demons had followed them, and they had nowhere else to run, the researcher sent them all down to the hidden basement and attempted to perform an interplanar ritual to save them. He closed the journal. He wanted to escape the demons by transporting the entire fort to another plane. It is evident that one way or another, the ritual went horribly wrong. The only thing left to do is investigate this hidden basement. I'm surprised I didn't get an elite, but also Hunter, or the Night Shroud. Nice job there in terms of 11 XP. So, claim. It is linked. We are just going to continue here. I didn't see what the quest was. It takes some searching, but after moving aside a large overturned bookcase, you find a wooden hatch leading down into the dark. You descend the rickety wooden ladder. A deep sense of foreboding envelops you. You shouldn't be down here, but your curiosity presses you forward. You light a torch and investigate. As you begin to move through the room, you hear faint whispers coming from the shadows. Something crunches under your foot. You look down at a mangled skeleton, the bones covered with teeth marks, and are scattered in odd patterns across the floor. Suddenly, a piercing screech echoes through the basement. The spirits are angry and restless here. You see the bones begin to rattle and stand up. Whatever horrible fate has befell the people here, their souls have been unable to move on. You must put them to rest. Let's do that. Think that's probably fairly safe. So, kill the hungry soul. Kill 10 living bones. So these are our living bones. Living bones, living bones. Living spirit, living spirit. Or is this the main guy that we have to take out? So I want to be up front. not immortality, devil horns. Over here, we're already in range, and then let's do that. Add to the damage. The big thing is we just have to get through these guys. Not going to do anything yet. Because you're moving forward. Movement, skip the rest. Wound. No, we're not going to spend that actually. Ooh. Because here comes our wound. And 5 damage. And the turn. No. Nice. Blocking damage left and right here. Summons. More summons. I'd love to do that. And we're going to go slow. Over here we have darkness. And if there is darkness, nice. So we're just going to move there and do that. I could have given myself invisible. I don't need it. Now I go invisible. Not enough, but if I move one forward, it will be. So, skip the rest. Let's wound you. Now I don't have the attack that I really wanted there. Wait. Are we using that? There, we're using that now. Let's add wound. 4 damage, wound, stun, boost darkness. Confirm. Bring cards back. I want this and this. End turn. Living bones. Many happy regards to all of you. Prepare for some fun. Spiked armor. Devil horns. I'm invisible. So if I'm invisible, I get +2 to the attack. Off on my keys slightly. Sure, let's do that. Skip movement. Add that damage in. Just watch this go. Ah, wound is good though. Plus, heal. Beautiful. Two damage. Ooh. Interesting. I don't have enough movement anymore because I accidentally put those in the wrong order. But I do have enough movement. Undo. Did the wrong one. Well, let's move over to this side actually. With wound. It's not bad. And I'm going to go invisible again. And I'm going to pull back 2 cards. Because I love this card. And that. And turn. So I assume once I kill off enough living bones, something happens. I don't have my second attack on the bottom anymore. Can't push anybody into a trap right now. You know what? Hold on. Let's do that. Over here, I'm already invisible, so I want to attack with that invisibility. And then, if I'm already invisible, let's just do that. Oh, you guys aren't even moving. Nice. Confirm. Confirm. Boom. So I guess... Ooh, let's see. How much damage do these deal? Yeah, we're pulling you in there. Bye-bye. Oh, nice. Well done. Over here. Hit that attack. Yes, perfect. Exactly what we needed. We go invisible again. We move 1. End the turn. Living bones. Come on, shamble over, my man. That spot has so much money on it right now. What do I want to do? I want those guys to come towards me. Let's just work on these guys over here. From the brink and that over here. Let's do black arrow and that, because I can keep myself invisible then, but I can hit you. Nice. I don't need to heal. Let's skip the movement. Use that. Become invisible again. And turn. You, my friend. Let's take the 2. Confirm. Goodbye. There's so many killed there. We're just gonna do it. Ooh, yeah, let's confirm the target. Just push you back there. I'm assuming you're moving. Yep, you're moving. What? I thought I killed multiple there. Huh. go with that. Let's long rest. Living bones. 1 damage. 2 damage. Healing. How unfortunate. Confirm target. Shield up. Burn that. Retaliate on. Not even nah, we'll skip it. Boom. Lovely. Lovely day, my friends. Performed a long rest. We are getting rid of that one. We end our turn. We're not long resting, we're short resting. Take a damage. Yeah, that's fine. I'm surrounded just where I want to be. There we go. Pop goes the weasel. So you work on attacking that guy. You're not invisible. And I really didn't leave you anything to loot. Here comes the boom. Nice. Good job. Do this. And turn. Alright, gentlemen. Skip the rest. Boom. 1 down. Boom. 2 down. That one's going down next. On its turn. Actually, it's going down next action. Burn this. Everybody. Hallelujah. There we go. Oh my goodness. As you destroy more and more of the shambling skeletons, you begin to see a faint shimmer of their souls drift towards the back of the room, where it coalesces and infuses into a giant pile of bones. With enough skeletons broken and crushed, the glowing bone pile begins to vibrate and move. You should not have come here. I continue to feast on my victims even in death, but their spirits have grown stale. You wish to disturb us, free my prisoners from their phantasmal chains. Now those chains will bind you instead. Out of the pile of bones, a form begins to take shape. It is a massive collection of skulls, ribs, femurs, and other bones, which creates a fearsome beast of malice. And the Berserker's turn. Our hungry soul. Alright, you have 10 health. What is that? Some health for babies? There's my move 4. There's my attack with wound. Let's do that. Over here, move 3. Become invisible. If you're invisible... Oh, you poor, poor enemies. I'm opening a path for you. Skip the rest. I'm invisible. If I am invisible, attack with wound. I become invisible. I end my turn with 3 more gold than I had before. Just as I wanted. Wound. Oh my goodness, that is a nice hit to start. And the turn. I'm invisible. All you guys have to stumble towards me. You can't make it. Just clumping up. Gotta burn a card. No. I kind of want to be able to loot. If I'm here, though, there's no way I can get back there. Maybe. Maybe if I take out that one, but that one I think is full. It actually doesn't matter. Let's burn this one. I want a short rest. Redraw. Perfect. Spiked armor. Burning hatred. Go slow. Move far. Move far. Oh, you living bones. How rude. How incredibly rude. It's good movement. Hit everybody around me. Go to range. Okay, I can do this. 6 movement. Do take damage, that's fine. I'm going to heal some of that damage. I just go for a basic attack. And the round, we are victorious. Wand of something or another. I'm not a magic user, really. I'm an assassin type. With one final blow, the mass of remains blasts apart, and a great burst of light shoots through the room, returning the remaining enemies to inanimate bones. Thank you, travelers. A disembodied voice echoes through your head. I tried to save these people, but instead damned them to eternal torment. Eternal, not internal. Eternal torment. You have now freed us, and we are forever grateful. You call out to the voice, desperate to know what happened in Eastport, why the demons attacked, and where they came from. We brought it on ourselves, our studies. We tried to travel between this world, but in the end, we only managed to open a rift to a hellish nightmare. Demons came through and overwhelmed us like a rising tide. And even in that folly, I learned nothing. I brought these people here and again unleashed powers I did not fully understand. I am ashamed. The voice fades from your mind. You call out to it, but there's no response. At least you found the answers you sought, though your heart is no lighter for it. I'm surprised that I didn't hit that, but 10 XP, nice. Looted a chest, looted 2 gold. 103 damage done. There were those 2 just bonkers turns. That one turn just hit everybody. That was, chef's kiss. No. Even better. Jeff's kiss. Killed 20 different... Okay, we've killed 2 different types of monsters. Continue personal quest. I'm not done. Follow Pit's souls to conclusion? I thought we did that. Do we have to do a city encounter first? Rats. We're gonna help the old woman. Gives us some money. There we go. Announce retirement. After solving the mystery within Gloomhaven's history and freeing the souls from their ancient fate, you feel a sense of duty begin to mix with your curiosity. You bid farewell to the other mercenaries and plan to devote yourself not only to learning more about what came before, but to liberating any others trapped by interplanar magics. Whatever you might uncover, you are now sure that more of those stuck between planes are in this city than anyone had imagined. Level 9. So we unlocked a quest, a ring, and a prosperity. 70.5% win ratio is really good. So they weren't planning on you hitting 4 digits. 1,596 damage done. 163 enemies killed. Well done. Well done. We have gained the magma pit. And now we build a new mercenary. We have our Doomstalker. Oh no, we have our Night Shroud. I don't want to... 15 cards? No, is that the hand size though? Let's look. No, that's not the hand size. The Cragheart. We've already done these. So we are down to these left. Your starting health is bad. Bad. Good. Bad. Solid. I'm going Doomstalker. It's an orchid. We're going Golden Vine. Complete 1 quest in each map area. Complete 4 boss scenarios. Let's do this. That's more controllable. Now, we do have a little bit to do here first. Oh, we do have a nice number of cards. 12 cards. Gain advantage on attack. Doomed enemy. All enemies invisible. Lose invisible. And may no longer gain invisible. Mark any one enemy doomed. You and all allies gain Pierce 2 on all your actions. When this enemy dies or another doom is played, discard this card. Range +2. I want to do expose. Level up again. Attack. All enemies within range 3 gain 1 for each 2. Mark one enemy with doomed. When this enemy dies, perform target 3 action. Oh, that is beautiful. Ooh, so is that. I'm gonna press the attack. I may go back and grab this card, the Darkened Skies. Loot, range 2, fine. Advantage on all your attacks targeting this enemy. Create 1/2 damage wound trap in an adjacent hex. Wound all enemies adjacent to this trap when the trap is sprung. Jump. I want this one. We still got more leveling to do. You have 2 dooms active at the same time. If the third doom is played on the same target, discard one of the others, or if the third doom is played on a different target, discard both of the others. Mark enemy with 1. Start of your turn, next 3 turns, advance tracker. After its tracker, kill the target and discard this card. That's interesting. But I do like Wild Command better. So, now I need to drop some of these. I do kind of want to keep the heal. I'm not interested in that one. Detonation sounds fun. Vital Charge. No, that's good. Oh my goodness, teleporting? Phenomenal. Let's get rid of that. So, expose, because you're an X card, yes. Darkened Skies. Dropping that for Wild Command. Press the attack. I'll wrap up after this. First, before we do that, let's shop. We now have a wand of darkness. That's good. Minor mana potion. Alright, no, ring of dampening. So I don't need much. I want to get armor. And grab a helm. Iron helm is good. There, we have 60 left. Then, no, I want movement. And then I want to get items. Items would be major stamina potion. 20 left. So if I look at my setup here, I can have 2 more. Let's go minor healing, nope, minor cure potion, and minor stamina potion. Let's look at hand items. Actually, can we... I doubt we can afford much of anything. Nothing. Alright. We'll save the money. We're not going to spend it at the Tree of the Great Oak right now. Ignore negative scenario effects. Owies. Wound. Owies. Poison. Remove those. There. That's a pretty nice ratio. We do have 2 I can't ignore from items, so that's fine. Dismount? Nah, we're going to stop here. I was like, does Dismount want to do the Tree of the Great Oak? I don't think so. So thank you so much for watching. I always love it when we get a retirement in there. Let me click here. There's nothing to do at the town records, though I will say the Scoundrel still holds. Let me pull it up here. The record for most damage done and enemies killed. Demila is number 2 on both of those. Record for exhaustions. Demila has the record for healing done, and I mean, Dismount right now is at 100%, but 75% win rate for Chim and Chuck. Really, I'm fine saying the bears' names first, so Chuck and Chim. Alright, so with that, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you had fun with this. I did have a good time with this. If you want to check out more videos, obviously I have a whole bunch more here on, not obviously, but I have a whole bunch more here on the channel. You can also check out other things that I do around the internet here. Nerdologist.com, where I talk about all sorts of nerdy things. The 10-Minute Marvel YouTube channel and podcast. You can find that, well, here on YouTube or wherever you get your friendly neighborhood podcasts from. That's what my t-shirt is. Marvel Comics, well, Marvel TV show t-shirt. And if you want to know when new videos are coming out, we do videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. My wife and I are playing Baldur's Gate 3 on Friday, so around 9 p.m. click the subscribe and notification bell to know when new videos go live. But with that, bottoms up.